guys and dolls, Divine Diva K here, and I am here to share with you a tag, a makeup tag. I haven't done a makeup tag in forever. I'm going to look off to the side because I have my questions there, but I first want to thank Lulu from Aging Gorgeously for tagging me in this makeup tag. So this is going to be interesting. I'll try to answer the questions the best that I can off the cuff. The original person who created this tag, her name is, let me get this right, Spooky Lips and Fat Hips. She was the one who created the tag and created the question, so I want to give props to the person who actually created the tag. So I'm going to go into my document, and the first question is, how often do you wash your sponges and makeup brushes? I have to confess that I buy a lot of brushes because I am very lazy when it comes to washing brushes, and I do the same thing with my makeup sponges. I probably have one for every day of the week, if not more, for sponges. And I try to wash them when too many of them get dirty. I believe, I'm trying to remember who I was watching. I think I was watching, let me just find it. I was watching Hot Messness MUA, and she said she liked a little dirt on her sponge, or not dirt, but a little makeup on the sponge, because when it doesn't pull in as much makeup, and I agree with that. When they're clean, they tend to pull up a lot of makeup, so I prefer them when they're a little bit dirty. So don't judge me. This is a no judge zone. So question number 2, how do you organize your makeup collection? I am not going to show you a video of my makeup collection because I don't organize it. It's just where it is. It's just in my bathroom, and when I'm making myself up that day, whatever I choose to make myself up with that day is what I make myself up that day. I don't have a place for everything. I am pretty random in my life, as I am random with my videos. I'm pretty random in my life, and so I don't have like that organizational, these are all the palettes, here are all the lipsticks, here, I don't have that. Do you put your makeup products away after you're done using them, or do you leave them out for tomorrow? My life of makeup products is an infinite tomorrow because I never put makeup away. I mean, it's on my sink in my bathroom, and it's there all the time. So, question number 4, loose or pressed powders? I use both. Just what I feel like. Obviously, I don't carry pressed powders around with me, so I do have a pressed powder that I have in my purse or bag, but I'll use either one. Actually, I use loose every day, and then I'll use the pressed powder as a touch-up. Do you ever fall asleep without taking your makeup off? That's question number 5. Very rarely. I used to do that a lot, but now I pretty much make it a habit of taking my makeup off every night. I have like a cleansing oil and makeup wipes, if I don't actually put water on my face. And I usually, probably, to be perfectly honest, I don't go to the sink and splash my face, because then I'll wake up, and so I'm not going to go to sleep. It's going to take me longer to go to sleep. So what I typically do is I take a cleansing oil and makeup wipes and get the majority of the makeup off, break it down, massage my face, and then what I do is I take my micellar water and I will cleanse take those pads on my face until there's nothing comes off on the pad. And then I go on with my nightly routine. What makeup rules, number 6, what makeup rules do you break? I don't know makeup rules, so I don't know what I'm breaking. I guess I am with Lulu in the fact that I am a woman of a certain age, and they say that when people of a certain age shouldn't do certain things, and I've never been one of those people who acquiesce to that. For me, I do whatever I want. I wear sparkles on my eyes when I feel like it. I wear a bolder lip when I feel like it. It's all how I feel at any given time and what I want to do that particular day. Sometimes it's what I'm wearing, what color I'm wearing. That's what I do. Question number 7. Will you use a product even if it's cracked or broken? Certainly. I pay good money for my makeup, and I'm going to use it to the last drop if possible. So as long as it's usable, I will use it. Number 8. Do you wait to pan a product completely before you replace it? If you look way back on my channel, I did try a 10 pan. Some of it actually I did eventually get rid of. I do try to pan. I have so much makeup, and because I'm so random in my use of makeup, I very rarely get to the pan portion before something else catches my eye, something shiny. So it's not that I don't want to pan, because I do want to pan, but I don't really get that far. I have a naked palette actually that I'm very proud of, that I've emptied out some of the trays, and I have hit pan on a couple. So I would say no, I don't wait. If something catches my eye, I'm going to buy it. To repurchase, I don't think I've repurchased anything since I started getting into makeup. And I started getting into makeup later in life, so I have a little time on that one. Number 9. How do you feel about sharing makeup? No. I mean, I'll share with my sisters, but no. And I'm not a germaphobe, but no. Number 10. How do you feel about buying or trading used makeup? No. I think it was Hot Mess Makeup MUA said, if it's, I guess, no, I wouldn't even say if it was a real good discount, because I guess I don't trust other people in terms of what they do with the makeup that they have. If I want it, I'll buy it. I don't know, I'm not very clear on how to sanitize stuff, so I wouldn't feel comfortable using it or buying something that was used or trading it. How often do you declutter makeup? Never. I have not decluttered anything. I throw away my mascara probably 3 to 6 months after I open it. So it's not like a declutter, it's just a matter of this is the time frame that I use it. I have, shamefully, foundations I've had for years. If it doesn't smell bad when I open it up, I use it. So I don't declutter. Question number 11. No, that was 11. Number 12. Do you use your fingers when applying makeup? I used to. I use it for when I put like the lid makeup on, not the sparklies, but the shimmers and stuff. I use my fingers because it sometimes applies better with the finger. Do I put my face makeup on? When I first started putting on makeup, yes, I did. Now I use pretty much brushes and sponges most of the time. What products, if any, do you hoard in your purse, backpack, or bag, etc.? I would say the product that I hoard the most is lipsticks, lip glosses. They tend to be the most. I have them everywhere. I have them in my car. I have them in my makeup case, plus in the bag in various places. Sometimes I find them in the pockets of my coat. I cannot stand a dry lip, so I am always looking for lip gloss or lipstick or something to put on my lips. Very rarely without that. When I think about it, sometimes I don't know if you've ever played those games at usually wedding showers where, they say, well, the person with the most lipsticks, wins a prize. Well, I always win because I've got them everywhere. Number 14, What is the least favorite step in your makeup routine? I would say the least favorite step in my makeup routine is my eyebrows. Seems like everybody says the same thing. It takes a lot of time, and I a lot of times make mistakes. I'm 100% behind the fact that eyebrows are sisters, not identical twins. However, I have real issue with getting them even close in the same family, cousins, whatever. I can't get them to look the same, and it takes a long time. The other, I'll actually say two. I don't do eyelashes because that's the other one that is the bane of my existence. I can actually get brows on sometimes and not without any issue, but eyelashes, I love to wear them, but I just can't figure out how to get them on my eyes. I watch a lot of videos, but I just cannot get them on for the life of me. To get them on and get them to stay on, I can't. So I just don't. I've just given up. What is your... Oh, number 15 is, what is your worst makeup memory? That one's a difficult one because I don't really have one. I'm thinking, I mean, I don't have one. I can think of something. It wasn't a makeup memory on me. When I was in college, I worked for Estee Lauder. And initially, I worked for Bloomingdale's, Estee Lauder, and initially, they put us out on the floor before they actually trained us. So this is just a tip. When you go to a store, a department store, and somebody's working with you, don't believe that they know everything that they're doing. The reality is they could have been like me, where if you had to be there like a month or two before they actually sent you to training. And I really didn't know anything about makeup at the time. So I was out there doing things, but not really being trained on how to do it. And so I remember they had a new palette or color story out, and my counter manager was really mean. And she would sometimes put me on floors, like a little kiosk, floors above where all the makeup was. So I couldn't even bounce ideas off of anyone. I was up in, let's say, men's department with color and all sorts of stuff, and a woman would walk by, and the big joke when you pass by and somebody sprays you, it would be I was in one of those types of situations. And this woman came up, and I sat her down in my chair, and I just went to town, just putting on every color that was in the collection on her, because I wanted to make sales so that I wouldn't have to be up there, that I could be downstairs with the rest of the cosmetic people. And she actually bought everything that I sold her. However, she looked like a clown. Oh, she looked horrible. I could still see, I mean, it was, the colors were just layered on. She looked horrible. But I was a good salesperson, and she bought everything. So I'm sure that's her worst makeup memory, but that's the worst one that I can think of. So those are the 15 that are on here, and I am going to tag Taylor Anise, Mama Day, Punk Rock Soul Sister, and Darby Day MUA. And I'm going to list in the description their pages. So when they do it, I want you to go and look at their pages, visit them, and tell them that you came from me. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video.